Hello guys, this is Mario DHD21 here. I am here today with a FIFA 17 video. Yes, I know this is really late in FIFA 17 considering the demo's coming out in about a week and a half. FIFA 18's just around the corner, but since I did all the work, I might as well show off what I finished off with. So I've been playing Weekend League every weekend, occasionally missing one, but more or less keeping up. And I'm here now to show you the team I've got. I'll start off with the bench. Yeah, I do the scumbaggy thing, having 45 rated players to lower the rating, but it just got to a point where everyone else did it. So these cards that I've got here are all more or less packed pooled. So Dybala was my last pack pull. As you can see, he's only played 19 games, comes in as a sub, and he's scoring 7 goals and 4 assists. Is not bad. He's a pretty solid card, but I mean, it's compared to what I have up front, which you'll see in a bit. It's not anything in comparison. I mean, then you've got Min Son, and this guy, as probably everyone knows from playing FIFA 17, is a machine. The guy is a machine. 110 games, 49 goals, 15 assists. He comes on as a sub. I don't start him. He comes on as a sub. And to be honest, he's saved me countless and countless occasions. The 94th shot is ridiculously overpowered on this guy. Obviously, put a little catalyst on him, get him his passing a bit up higher. But I mean, the guy's phenomenal. Then I got Marquinhos, which he was one of the cards that was available a few months ago during a week qualifier. Had to pick him up considering this is a League One team. Nelson Semedo is a card that I used before. Had a Portuguese team and I had his in form, and this card is just phenomenal. The 98 pace with 88 physicality is just insane. I mean, I have only played him 4 times. Again, it was a very recent pack pull, but I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, he does well at the back. I bring him on occasionally, and he'll do well. So yeah, I've got all of these small little cards here. Then I've got the Jonas. Now this card was the first ever special card that I actually got from an SBC. Now this was, I don't know if any of you guys remember the first League SBCs. It was this one, and I believe it was a Gervinho. Which is MLS. I can't actually remember from the top of my head. But all I know is this guy was one of the first ones, and as a Benfica fan, obviously I had to pick him up. And the guy is phenomenal. Don't worry about his pace with 76 pace. His 89 shot, he's got one of the best finesses I think I've ever seen in FIFA. In any FIFA, this guy has even got better finesses than Son. The amazing goals that I've scored with this guy is just incredible. I put Hunter to obviously boost up his pace, but I mean the 5-star weak foot just literally puts the icing on the cake with that 89 shot. Look at the stats. I mean, I've played a ton of games with him. 833 games, 714 goals and 382 assists. And these are I haven't been playing a single player. This has been Weekend League and Div 1, Div 2 when I was back then. And this guy was just phenomenal. He was just phenomenal. But at the end of the day, the Portuguese league team could not pull its weight, and I had to change. So unfortunately, this guy had to retire, so to speak. Picked up these cards, Footmas. They're just decent cards. They're overpowered. Just keep them on the bench. Don't really have a team for them right now. And Talvin, I pack pulled him as well from an SBC, 84 rated plus. I mean, he's a brilliant card, but again, it's not really comparison to Son and Dybala, so there's no reason for him to be on the bench. Now, we move on to the starting 11. So we go to the goalkeeper. Go starter here, and the goalkeeper that I have, and I've chosen, and I think he's phenomenal, is Team of the Season Lloris, 94 rated. The guy is a machine. He's absolutely incredible. I mean, he scored a goal for me and assisted somehow. I don't know how that was possible, but he's assisted as well. But, I mean, the guy is just incredible. I bought him at probably peak price. He's now about 220k. But, I mean, he is honestly phenomenal. And I only play him on 8 chem. So, him being as good as he is, I just had to keep him on. So, moving on, I have got Perrin. This guy is a machine again. He's just incredible in so many ways. That 79 pace is beautiful. With the 94 defending and 93 physicality, he's just incredible. He's just a tank. He occasionally scores. I mean, it's not really. His shot is actually incredible. For an 82 shot for a centre back, that is insane. I picked him up for pretty much like quite an expensive price as well, 196k, 196,000. Yeah, I mean, it was in my books that was still a decent purchase. It was worth all the money, and he is incredible. And now this is the most recent of purchases that I have done, and it will probably be my last purchase in FIFA 17, and it is Thiago Silva. This guy, I mean, I can't really talk. I've only played 2 games with him, but I mean, he on books, he looks amazing. And he feels amazing as well. It's a shame that he doesn't have a link, obviously, with Lloris, but he's still phenomenal. If we move on to our right back, we got Pereira. Now, this guy is phenomenal. 95 pace at the back with 91 passing, 89 defence. His physicality is slightly lacking, being a team of the season, but still, honestly, an incredible card. I mean, the only problem with these guys is sometimes they do like to go forward. Like this Perrin is a bit of a nutter. I mean, it says medium, but it honestly feels like when we're attacking, it's quite high. But again, Pereira, high work rate. It's not you wouldn't prefer it, but the guy pulls his weight. He's just so fast, it doesn't really matter too much. We'll move on to our left back. And we go for Theo Hernandez. This was a purchase I've bought quite a long time ago now. He's played 334 games. The guy is 74 rated, which a lot of, well, most people would be surprised at considering the team I've got out already. And why would I play this 74 rated French left back? Surprisingly, the French don't have a lot of good left backs. They have Patrice Evra, and that's it really. I mean, Hernandez is on the books the best centre back, even with the French team of the season left back. He is faster than him by quite a long way. So I mean, the guy, I bought him for 68k. He was so cheap. He's for quality. I mean, he doesn't let me down that often. Considering he's 74 rated, he doesn't let me down that often. But yeah, if we move on to our CDM, I put him as centre mid, just so I occasionally change him around. But we use Sanson. This guy was one of the most consistent team of the seasons. And, I mean, looking at his stats, again, incredible player. Incredible. He scores occasionally, assists quite a bunch. He is a Kante, so to speak. He does run around the pitch a lot. He runs around a lot. Then we've got to Siri, who was, again, pretty recent, 55 games. Played him. He's been solid. I had his previous in form. It was all right, but I mean, this guy is just incredible. I did have Matuidi, but I just felt like 88 Matuidi, but I just felt like Siri was the better option in my opinion, especially with that ridiculous shot there, because Matuidi sometimes lacked that. And now we look at Tolisso, probably one of the biggest signings of the summer to Bayern Munich. An incredible card on books. On the books, you look at that and you'll be like, Jesus Christ. And you see how much I paid for him, 420,000. Yeah, I overpaid. In my opinion, I overpaid. On the books, he looks amazing. I mean, he doesn't do anything wrong. That's the thing. He doesn't do anything wrong. But, I mean, you look at his stats, he hasn't scored a lot. He hasn't assisted a lot. But he doesn't do anything wrong, really. It's really rare I see him do anything wrong. But it's really rare I see him doing something special. And now we move to what I consider the best attacking three I've ever had on any FIFA that I've played. So if we start off with I play as Cam, 95 rated Cavani. Now this card is just disgusting. It's just absolutely disgusting. 87 pace, 99 shot, 93 passing, 96 dribbling. His defense, who cares? And physicality, 96. The guy is a tank. He is an absolute tank. He will run through your defense. He will just barge through. I've seen like Smallings, Boatangs, Sergio Ramoses trying to ram this guy and they just don't do it. They just can't. And his heading ability is one of the best heading abilities I've ever seen in the game. From every single time I have a goal kick, aim for Cavani. 9 times out of 10, he wins it. Simple as. No matter who he's up against, he will win the header. He's just phenomenal. And if we look at his stats, I mean, that is just, for a Cam position, 301 games, 205 goals, 162 assists. It's just phenomenal. And some of the goals that he scores as well is insane. He scores them from any area you want, he will score. And now if we look at our strikers, we got Mbappe. Now, Mbappe Lottin is probably one of the amazing stars of this FIFA, considering he came from a silver all the way up to an 89 rated card, and that is insane in itself. But the stats again, 91 pace, 91 shot, 87 passing, 92 dribbling, defense no one cares, and 87 physicality. Again, I've gone for the Hawk. Hawk's always for my three attacking positions here. It's just gives the best stats, and the guy has proved that he can score. 295 games, 229 goals, 157 assists. With that weak foot as well being 4-star, it would be better if it was 5-star, because he does occasionally cock some shots up quite badly, but he normally scores them when he's hitting them at a decent angle, and especially with his right foot, they usually go in. And finally, the last one of them all, and considering it's French, you probably know who it is. It's Lacazette. Lacazette. I was fortunate enough, and this was the best card I pulled from the Weekend League. The guy is just a god. 199 games, 176 goals, 132 assists. I mean, 4-star skills, 4-star weak foots. I'm not a skilly person. I play, I pass, I shoot. That's what I do. But this card is just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And as you can see, this is the formation I play. It's quite a defensive one, I do admit that. But these three are the only people that I need up front, and they do all the work. These guys just pass it around the middle. They collect the ball up. And yeah, that is my team. Okay guys, that is it for today's episode. Thank you for watching the video. As you can see in the top right what the team is worth and what I paid for it. Please like and subscribe, and the next episode will be gameplay of the team. Peace.